I'm AJ Rochester, and we have the girl who came second. And So You Think You Can Dance. That moment, you were crying before it even happened because you looked like you didn't expect to be standing next to Ricky at the end.
It was, yeah, I'm glad it didn't look like I was upset. It was like a shock, like, am I really here? And the fact that me and Ricky, he was my first real partner, and then it was so exciting, and I don't know if you saw, like, we were like bawling together. It was just a special moment, and I'm so happy I got to experience it with Ricky. And the fact that he won, I'm so happy for him. He's amazing and deserves it just as much as anyone would have, so I'm so happy. I'm in a very happy place right now.
Well, you just came second. I mean, you're like the Hall of Fame for So You Think You Can Dance.
It's something I never imagined happening, and there's never been a tapper runner-up, so it's like a little history that I made. So
well, I think you really brought tap back. You guys really have just put tap back on the map. I really loved tonight when you did the stairs. There wasn't so much fear, and we were all looking and watching how far you'd come as a dancer. How did you feel doing it? Because you looked very different doing it.
Yeah, the stair part actually felt so much more comfortable, and then when we just tap together, it's like we're much more relaxed dancers. It's like I can see my own growth, especially when I did my contemporary with Ricky. It was like, I don't know what it looked like, but to me it felt like such a better dance.
Everybody did their repeats 100 times better, and it's not saying that they weren't amazing.
It just shows how much we all grew throughout the competition, which is exactly like what it's really about, and I'm really happy that it like shows when we redo those routines.
You took part in the toughest dance boot camp in the world.
It was the hardest thing I've ever put myself through, but it was also the best experience of my life, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I'm imagining, you guys were learning up to 6 routines for each show. The physicality of that, the aches and the pains, and the pulled muscles. How do you overcome that every single day?
You kind of have to look at the light at the end of the tunnel, like knowing that, especially this past week, it was like, this is the finale, like we're almost there, push through it, take some ibuprofen, like, you know what I mean? You just have to push through it because you know that you're going to have a chance to rest eventually, but now's not the time. And then when you get like emotionally down, it's just lean on your friends who are going through the same thing, and then call someone back home who has no idea what it's like so they can like talk to you about normal life. You just have to find your own way of like figuring it all out and chilling down, because we all had those moments where we like broke down, but it's worth it, and it made us grow, and it was such a good experience. I'm so happy right now.
I feel like you really connected, and being one of the 2 finalists, I think that really shows, and that you really did connect with America, and we watched you from being that timid girl doing that very terrifying tap dance to being this sexy, strong dancer who just owns the stage. It's been an amazing journey.
From like looking at the past couple weeks, I can see how much I've come out of my shell. I like have hidden behind like a little wall of like insecure. Not, you know what I mean? Like it's just like not giving it my 100% like all out. So I think I'm really happy seeing my own growth throughout the show.
We've seen you grow up during the show. I mean, you're fresh out of school, you come to Hollywood, and you end up on this show, and you end up standing in the stage at the final 2. You are like the ultimate of making dreams come true.
I still can't believe what happened tonight. Like, you're saying that is like, what?
Okay, so we go, what's next? Well, we all know there's an 80-city tour, which is
going to be really fun. I'm excited about it. It's going to be long, but it's going to be everything I wanted, because I wanted to go on tour. Like, I've never done something like that.
Well, and there's no voting, there's no judging.
No, it's going to be the performances with the stress-free and back with all of us together again. So I think it'll be really fun and long, but I don't know what's going to come after. So we'll see. Like, we have so much time to figure it out.
What do you want to come after?
I don't know. There's a lot of things I would love to do, but I don't know what's going to come next.
Well, we'll definitely see you as an all-star, because there's not many female tap dancing all-stars, so that's going to be awesome to see you back.
Another season and another male tapper so that I can come back.
Oh, I think there'll be a huge surge in tap dancers because of you and Zach and Teddy.
So. Oh, yes, and Teddy.
I mean, 3 tappers.
Well, hopefully people will see that and then want to come as a tapper.
And of course, you said last week when we spoke that you would consider movies. I think you're a perfect fit for movies. I think you're really relatable. Someone mentioned, actually, had you done this 3 years ago, you would have been an absolute shoo-in for Glee. Would you like to do something like that?
I would love to. I never thought about getting into that stuff, but throughout the show, I've played all the different roles, and it's been really fun trying to adapt to them. And I think I mentioned that I want to get into acting, so I'm hoping from this, I kind of opened a door in that kind of realm, or even like Broadway or something.
Yeah.
Like I worked with Warren Carlisle, and he was so much fun to work with, and it's fun for me to be that kind of character, so I'm hoping I can find something.
Well, and Ricky's got a little bit of money to get a really good place in New York,
really?
so I'm guessing you're probably going to have a couch
Stay
to
with
crash
him.
on.
Yeah, but really.
Ricky, she's coming
I'm
to New
coming
York.
to your couch to sleep and go on Broadway. Bye.
Oh, I have no doubts that you're going to do everything that you think. A little bit of advice for our future wannabe So You Think You Can dancers?
Follow your dreams, because you might think it's not possible, but it is, because my dreams came true, so everything can happen.
Yeah, and it's not always who or what you expect. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about
Not
it, is
at
that
all, yeah.
we fell in love with you, and that represented the vote, and we're so happy to see what you do next. Good luck. Have a great tour.
Thank you.
New Orleans, here she comes. Well, that's it. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. I'm AJ Rochester, and this is